Hi everyone and welcome back. So in the last video we have created this master child BPMN, or you can call it as a parent child, because this parent is calling this message end event and starting this message start event to another BPMN, and we have added this test user task to see if the event is coming or not. One small thing which we need to improve, first of all, few things which you need to check before even deploying this, that this is a message end event, and this is the message name action service, right? So when you go to the child, the same name should match for the message name, because it's like a mapping we are doing. And from the master, we are calling, this is the comparison we are doing. Service is service 1, then we are going to call this message end event, otherwise it will go to this manual user task. Now, how these two message end event, how this message end event is going to call message start event, right? So earlier we did put something else in the expression, then it was not calling message end event, was not calling the message start event, and I explored it on the Camunda forum, and I found out that we have to put the expression something like this to invoke the message start event. Okay, execution dot get process engine service, get runtime service, and then create message correlation, and this is the actually the target BPMN which we are going to call action service and correlation with result. Here if you wanted to populate some data, like if you wanted to populate some variable, that also you can do, like you can say the test, and here I can say, let's add some variable here. So you can call create message correlation, and here you can add a method which is set variable. Okay, set variable, let me just zoom it if it is not visible. So what we are doing is we are just adding one variable also with this set variable test is. Okay, so this is my variable name test and hello. This variable name will be passed to my child BPMN when this message end event is invoking message start event. Now we can deploy this. This is a master BPMN. Let's save it first and deploy it. This is deployed, and we have this child BPMN. Okay, from the master BPMN, we are setting up one value which is, let's say, test, and test is hello, right? So what we go is we'll go to child BPMN, and here the condition we can change. I think test is hello, then it will go there. Okay, and deploy our child BPMN. We are good. Now we'll just call our master BPMN through Camunda. So this is our task list, and from this we can start uh, process, master process, and we have to pass a variable, right? Variable is a service. Let's say if we are passing a variable something else, not service one, test, because we have the condition here. If we are passing the variable service one, then we are going there. So let's go to the master, and here we can see, right, because there are two flows in the master BPMN. If we are passing service one, otherwise it will come here and you will go to the check data. Okay, so in the next execution we are going to pass service one. For now we'll just complete this user task. We'll go to, or we'll just delete the process instance, that is also fine. We'll go to task list and run this again with the required input. Master, you can add a business key, and our variable name is service. It is of type string, and the value is service one. We'll start this. Once you start this, let's go to cockpit and see this is master, and now it should be invoking the child process, and you can see the child has been invoked, and you can also see the variable test is coming as hello, right? So we can actually mark this complete, this user task. We already have this test hello. We just claim this, and if you wanted to add some variable while claiming, you can do. We already have this variable. Now it should just complete this. Yes, now we are on the user task. That is expected, right? Because this is now completed, and from this gateway, from this decision, we have the condition here. If you see in a child, if your expression is matching up with test hello, then it will go here. Okay, so overall what we have seen is how a message end event will call the message start event, and we can have this kind of a layered structure here. Like you might be calling this message end event and just convert this to message end event, and you might be calling some another BPMN based on the different set of conditions, right? And you convert it to message and event, right? So you might be getting some input from your services, and based on that you are deciding, okay, I need to call this, I need to call that. And you can also set the variables. This is important, this expression is important. This is how you will pass the variables whatever you have received down to the message start event, which is your child one. Okay, so this is how the communication helps. Now we can also talk about the sub process call activity or a sub process in the coming videos. Thanks everyone.